Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have some Fire Emblem Heroes stuff to do, and that is summoning on the new banner, Guardians of Peace. But before we get into that, I want to take just a second, alright, to let you know that there is a law that is kind of going into effect. They have open comments on it right now. But if you haven't heard about COPPA, C-O-P-P-A, it is a U.S. law that is going to greatly impact U.S. Creators. Well, not even just U.S. Everybody. It's going to impact everybody because it's a U.S. law and YouTube is a U.S. company. Essentially what it's going to do is neuter every creator that is quote-unquote kid-friendly. So that's a whole controversy in itself. But essentially the way that the law is written right now, it takes people who do any kind of gaming content, crafting content, unboxings, anything with animated characters in the thumbnails. That is all going to be indicative of kid-friendly content before they even look at the video. So if you've seen people kind of joke about dropping F-bombs during their videos, that's not going to matter, because essentially what happens with this law is people just look at the face value of the video and deem it kid-friendly, no matter what you've opted in or out of on YouTube settings and things like that. So in the link, in the description rather, there is a link for you to give open comments about COPPA and how harmful it is kind of to creators. I will do a full video on this later. I wasn't planning to, but given how little people are talking about it, I feel like people need to be more informed about it. So I'm going to do more of a deep dive once I have, you know, what I consider to be more of an educational standard when it comes to that. So please just go take a look at that link and let them know that the law is poorly written as it stands and hurts creators more than it helps children and their protection online. So there you go. That's that. Anyway, let's get into the summon. That was longer than I wanted it to be, but if you're still with me, let's summon. So we have a handful of new characters here. Alib is getting all the love. We have Echidna, who I think I'm saying her name right, Perceval. We have Larum, and then we also have Igrene. I'm not sure how to say her name either. But we are definitely going for Igrene, and mainly because like her potential is so good. Echidna also has like a really well-rounded stat set, which I'm very happy about. But mostly Igrene because, as I've said before, we don't often see normal 5-star locked heroes who are red show back up on banners for Mythic and Legendary, just because there's so many. So actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's do this. Our newest hero, our newest guy. We'll just pull a freebie. We'll try and see what we get here. We're going to be pulling colorless on monthly and legendaries as it comes anyway. So there's no sense in just trying to pull for the new guy here. There would be no sense in that. Just because like we're trying to get Mercedes and I don't want any rise. So Chad, you're gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. We will come for you at some point, my dude. Hey, look, reds. We take these. We take reds. So more than likely, blue and green are going to show up on a Mythic or Legendary banner at some point. Colorless, of course, always will, unless there's a demote to 4-star. But red is definitely the hard one to come by. So if there's ever a 5-star locked red unit that's just a normal hero, they're more than likely, like, we haven't had anybody from Book 3 end up in the new monthly banners. Like Tibarn, Keaton, Iden, like they don't show up. They just don't show up. Let's go ahead and we'll do the full circle, I guess, since we have some colorless opportunity anyway, and we'll see what we can get for that. Maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. I will always take Mercedes. I think we need like 6 more? 5 more? I haven't checked in a while. I've not summoned in a while. The last time I did a summon was the summon session. that you guys may or may not have seen, based on whether or not you're new. If you're new, hi, welcome. If you did see it, then you know that I don't have any luck left, and I don't understand life anymore. But that's okay. That's fine. We really just want Igrene. I'm gonna stop saying your name because it's probably causing some of you guys to cringe, and I don't want to do that. That's not why you came here. I understand that. I'm looking out for you. So, Mercedes or Chad or Felicia, that also works. We will be doing a live stream summon on Friday because we have this banner. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. This banner to catch up on. You can see we're still at kind of a rate. I don't really know what that rate is in terms of how many 5-star potential that we have, but Garrick has evaded us, and I would like to try and get a copy of him, if at all possible. So we will be summoning on Friday as well. Keep an eye out on the community tab. I'll probably post an update, or we'll probably set the stream to go live to give you guys a notification. That's a thing. Which, by the way, if your channel is deemed kid-friendly, that is not an option that you will have anymore. You will not be able to have a community tab. You won't show up in search results. There are a whole mess of things that just absolutely trash your channel and potential for discovery and interaction with subscribers or just viewers in general. So, for the love of God, do something about COPPA. I'm sure I'll be talking about it more as time goes on. Like like I said, I want to do like a deep dive video on it for sure. But I want to make sure that I have a full grasp of understanding. I have kind of like multiple Cliff Note versions of stuff so far, and I want to make sure that I'm spewing the right information to you guys. But from everything that I've seen so far, it's basically YouTube did an oopsie, got fined, paid said fine, and now passed the liability onto individual creators. So that's what that is, I guess. The weird thing about COPPA is it doesn't matter like how old the user actually is. If the video is quote-unquote kid-friendly or like kid-focused, whether or not the creator intended for that video to be focused on kid-like content, the viewer, no matter who they are, no matter what account they're logged into, is going to be deemed as a kid. So I don't know. Take that for what it's worth, I guess. It's a totally messed up situation. Like, I don't understand. I do understand why they're doing it. I do get why they're doing it. It seems like a bad move on YouTube's part, personally, from my perspective. But I totally get that they don't want to pay another multi-million-dollar fine. That would not be great for them. But it's also going to trash a lot of channels that make the platform what it is. Gaming initially wasn't necessarily unsafe, but a lot of people thought, well, they probably won't crack the hammer down on that. It probably is. So all of your Pokemon fans, your Minecraft fans, anything that's kid appropriate. Like, one of the things was if the thumbnail has bright colors in it, it's appealing to children. Like, no joke. That's a real thing. that is a real thing that the law says. It's just absolutely bizarre to me that they would write something like that and think that it makes sense, because ultimately it doesn't. And it's not. I mean, it's kind of YouTube's fault. It's not. The law is not YouTube's fault. Like, this is just U.S. law. So if you think, well, I like YouTube, but, you know, I spend most of my time on Twitch or something like that. Other platforms are going to embrace said guidelines that YouTube has encouraged as well, because they don't want to be fined eventually. Anybody that collects user data is subject to this. It's not even about ad revenue for the most part. Like, that's going to be the biggest hit on creators. Like, you won't be able to run ads on kid-friendly videos. Yikes. Which there's already kind of been a wave that has hit. I don't think we saw any. I don't think this channel saw any. Because I do not focus my content for kids. I mean, I'm playing a game that's rated teen, which Heroes is. So is Dragalia Lost, actually. Found that out. But it basically endorses gambling. So I'm kind of like... I feel like you could make a strong case for Fire Emblem creators who are like, this stuff is not for kids. Not to mention that the strategy can sometimes be pretty involved, you know? So it's not exactly base level stuff that we're dealing with here. Granted, I do get very excited when we get a 5-star, most of the time. As long as it's not Makoto, then it's celebration. Not so much when she shows up. Fam, how many orbs have we spent? We have spent over 80 orbs. No, around 80, just under. I forget how many we have left. Just over 100. Ban! Ban. Hooray. Yes, right around 80. Spooky. All right. So we're just going to snipe on red. I mean, we're going to live stream later. So that, like, this is okay. I'm very happy that I had the chance to at least talk about COPPA. And if you guys haven't heard of it, kind of put the buzzword in your head to, like, go out and learn more about it. There's a lot of creators who have been making videos on it, understandably so. They are concerned, they are worried. The Game Awards, actually, nominees just came out. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is actually in the Best Family Game category this year. So, E plus 10 is definitely not safe from being considered non-family friendly. So creators who do Smash content are also kind of up on the chopping block, it seems. So it's scary. It's scary stuff. If you're not worried about it, you should be. Because I mean, it's not just from a creator standpoint. Like I said, it's not just from the monetization standpoint. Like, a creator or an uploader could be fined up to $42,000 per video that is in violation from what the FTC finds. It's our friends the FTC, by the way. I don't know if you're aware. The same guys who gutted net neutrality and allow ISPs to throttle our internet now. So yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Just be aware. Be aware that things aren't great. It's not a good situation to be in. Hopefully, like I said, the comment period is open until I think December 9th is when it was. So please use that link in the description to go and let them know. Be respectful, of course. Like, don't just sling swear words at them and stuff. Like, don't just sling shit at them. But you definitely do want to get the point across that it's not beneficial. And not only that, like, looking from the aspect of, people who actually do create kids' content, it's harmful to them because their discovery is so warped. And I think they may actually be in their own separate discovery algorithm at that point. I don't know how transparent YouTube has been on that, but like, you don't show up in search results. So I'm not really sure how they're feeding your video to people. You don't have a community tab, like, you can't even post to your community about it. Like, it's just, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Just from the standpoint of, like, not being able to communicate as effectively with the people who do want to see your content. It's scary shit, man. I'm telling you. Like, this is something people should be concerned about. Nobody's talking about it. It bothers me. How have we not gotten a fiber yet? What is happening? This is a blue. We're gonna go blue. I don't even know what my break is yet. Have we looked? I don't think we've looked. I don't know what my pity rate is yet. Abel. Hi, Abel. All right, so we're gonna hop out here. What are we at? Oh my God, 4 1/4. Yikes. That's big. That's big money. That's big daddy money right there. Yikes. Big scares. Much threat. Red pity breaks are pretty frightening as well, but not today, my friends. Not today. Oh, yes. Happy day. Okay. So she's definitely who I was most focused on. Again, reds aren't really showing up in the pool for mythics and legendaries, for normal 5 stars. So let's see how the IV is set. All right, everyone. I am excited because we actually got who we were after, despite it taking like 100 orbs to do so. Oof. Feels big bad. I think we're probably looking at like an attack speed buff here. I'm looking at her stats actually right now. 37 for both attack and speed, which is pretty freaking solid. And of course, we get the best and the worst of both worlds, my friends, because that's how it rolls. I guess if we gotta be -1, minus speed is fine. Oh no, that's worse actually. If unit speed is greater than foes. Yikes. Okay, so we definitely didn't want minus speed. That sucks. Plus speed is probably the more beneficial given her weapon. But the skill list that she's got is bonkers, dude. Life and Death 4, Special Spiral, Pulse Smoke. Get out of here, man. Oh, I just wish she wasn't minus speed. That's a bummer. You know what? I might have actually taken the minus attack over minus speed. Because with the weapon effect, like the minus attack neutralizes itself. But with minus speed, you're kind of stuck. Okay, well, hey, look at that. We just fixed the Bane. We fixed the Bane on the same circle. Yes, or Father, we could get like a minus res plus speed and just have so much insane fire right now. Oh my god. Okay, so minus speed. Alright, so we're definitely going to fix the Bane. She is our first red bow, and I feel like we need to honor that. Despite the Special Spiral, despite the Life and Death 4, despite the Pulse Smoke, like there's... Maybe we'll get more during the live stream. Who knows? Maybe we'll get more during the live stream. I don't know. But I can say that we definitely spent more than 100 orbs on this one. This was... not bad though to get 2. Not bad to get 2. We did fix the Bane. That's a pretty big bonus in my opinion. And it looks like we'll be able to wrap the video before 20 minutes, as long as I don't sit here and yak your ear off about COPPA and how it's awful for creators and super duper scary. Because I could go bankrupt pretty quickly. just really just by one video fine, I could. Yeah. Anyway, we're not going to think about that too much. Maybe we can snag a Perceval. Perceval was second on my list, which that would be hype, but we're not, of course, going to get that. So there's that. But that's okay, because we got two Igrenes, which Igrene. Igrene. Is it like Irene but with a g sound? I don't know. Hey, look at that. That was a summon session. I think we're going to go ahead and cut it. Because that just seems like a good way to end, and everybody's happy. After I've bummed you out about COPPA the entire video, this seems like a happy way to end it. Like I said, I will be live streaming this Friday. So if you want to check that out, be sure to subscribe. You'll get notified when we're going live. I try and set it like a day or two ahead of time so that you guys know like when we'll be going live on that day. I am in Eastern, so probably around 5 p.m. Eastern is when I normally try and strive to get those live, but we'll be doing that for sure. That'll be a good time. But hey, I'll let you guys know for sure. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, please, please be informed about COPPA. Like I said, I'll have a video coming about that by the end of the month for sure. Go share the link. Go tell people to put their comments in and tell them that this is a very poorly written law that passes way too much liability onto creators. And yeah, that's my only desire. It's my only ask of you this time. Except let me know how your summon sessions went. That's kind of a given, right? That's normal. And I'm over 20 minutes because I'm a terrible person. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know what else to say. That's all I got. I will catch you next time.